Hi, welcome back to Wonder Snatch. I'm trying something new today with a new backdrop and I'm going all violet today. So watch me go from this to this. Don't forget to like and subscribe and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, now I've gone ahead and covered my eyebrows and put my face tapes on and brought you in a little bit. And now I'm going to try a new technique. Everything's done in a little bit of a different order this time. I'm going to try to do my eyes first before the rest of my face. Because this is going to be a very heavy eyeshadow day and I don't want any fallout. So I'm going to use these eye shapers as well. Cover the brows. And using my Kryolan in B21, I'm going to sketch out my eyebrows just to frame the eye so I know where to put my eyeshadow. And now I'm going to start the base of my eyeshadow with a bit of P. Louise in the Acid Rain Ibiza and white. Because we're going in for a violet pastel look, we need a good base to let the eyeshadow stick to. I've squeezed some onto my palette and I'm going to use a brush this time to mix them to get a nice light violet to go onto the eyelid. Like that. Just painting it on. I think pastels are a little bit difficult on deep set eyes because the shadow sometimes makes it to look darker than you want. So it's tricky. And blend it up into that white there which will go under the brow. And using my kimchi palette, I'm using one of these transition shades to go just above the crease to make it look a little bit more blended. And I'm using the shade Natural. And I'm taking this quite high up. Just along where the violet meets the white. So it still looks like I have skin colored area. And now with my Morphe 35i Icy Fantasy palette full of pastel colors, I'll be using a combination of the violets, possibly the greys down here, to deepen up my eyelid. I'm trying to go for a more violet look today, so I'm trying to avoid using deeper purples because it'll look too much like the look I did in the last video. And now using a smaller brush, I'm using this grey into the outer corner. For deep set eyes, you want to make sure you're looking down and going right into that corner. And now going in with a fresh brush and the white P. Louise, I'm just going to carve out the inner corner so it doesn't look like a big purple mess in here. And bring it down under the under eye a little bit too. This gives a little bit of an inner corner highlight. And blend it out with a tiny little blender. And now using some Fix Plus on the brush, I'm going to pick up some of this here shimmer onto the eyelid. And blend it out towards the outer edge. So there's a gradation of nice and shiny to this grayish, cooler shadow in the outside. Now I'm going to clean up my brows using a bunch of liquid high coverage foundations. One by Smashbox, 24-hour full coverage, and the other one a pretty good Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. All that goes into my palette as well. Using the same concealer brush, I'm just going to clean up the top of the brow. down the nose. And now I'm going to start doing the rest of the face by peeling this off. So you see that with the eye shape there, and I'm going to go in the rest of my foundation. For highlight, Kryolan Paint Stick in white 070. And V21 Kryolan for the contour. Still using the same beauty blender. One more technique of pointing it down. Take your time to blend out all these edges. Remember, we are making this highlighting the center of the face. And of course, don't forget the nose. And use that same beauty blender we used before. And now to set with powders, I'm going in with my Ben Nye Super White onto all the areas of highlight. And Coty Airspun Translucent Powder for the rest of the face. And now that has set for a while, I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Face Matte Pressed Powder in Nude Beige to knock some of this powder off. This brings back some life back into the face. Just going to keep that white parts in the center of the face. This gives you that airbrushed look as well. And now with MAC Studio Fix in N45, I'm going to use this to contour my face. Contour it in nice swirling motions going upwards. I want today's look to be a little bit softer. Use the edge of the brush just to cut your cheek here. And now using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, I'm going to go and give that a little bit more dimension. With a nice fluffy brush. And I'll also be using the bronzer to contour my nose. Bring it up into the crease and the brow. And now I'm putting my face tapes on before working on the rest of my eyes. As you can see that I snatched everything back. Wonder snatch. I've learned this 4-point face tape system from Nomi Moore. Check out her YouTube. Using this angled brush by MAC, also one of the brushes that I've had ever since the beginning. And this darker chocolate shade from the Kimchi palette, I'm going to use that to darken up my eyebrows. Cleaning that up again with my Kryolan in white. Sugar Pill Taco for under the eyebrow. Now we go back to intensify that eye again with our neutral shade from the Kimchi palette. And now blending out this lower eyelid with some of the pastel violet. Now using my eyeliner pen, I'm going to draw a very thin eyeliner and draw in my nostrils. I don't like doing the very big winged eyeliners because I've got this huge bone there and my eyes are hooded, so it always looks a bit off. Now using my Inglot Kohl pencil in white, I'm going to go on my lower waterline. That opens up the eye, and I'm going to extend that with some white eyeliner by LA Girl into the outer lower lid. I'm cheating a little bit with the ColourPop Lilac Hue a Lot Pastel Violet to blow out that lower eyelid a little bit more. Now using my Fairy blush again from It's Likely Makeup with this lovely amethyst blush, going in just to lightly brighten up the cheek. And I'm going to blend that into the pinker colour in the middle of the cheek. Pastels. Love pastels. Lips today, I think I'm going to go for a nude lip. Sharpened my lip pencil by Gerard's Cosmetic in Share. Just going to draw. Okay, and then overdraw it a little bit. And then using this nude lipstick from Gerard Cosmetics, just fill it on. Using my angled brush, I'm just going to blend that two together. And using a little bit of Kryolan 07 White again, right there. What I mentioned. And I've got this pinky iridescent gloss from Coloured Rain, just to give that little bit of a violet appearance. Okay, the camera's starting to overheat, so I'm going to go and put on some lashes now. I got these lashes from AliExpress. They're really nice and fluffy. And then I'm going to get into my final look, and I'll see you in a bit. Ta-da! Now I've got my wig on, my lashes on, my jewelry, and I'm going for my photo shoot now. So catch me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Lilac. Lilac Fantasy. Wow.